Hey boys, we're back. Back with a bonus stream here. Alex is drinking some chilled Jameson. We are our second campaign. Germania. Playing this one on an extreme scale and both normal difficulties. It does look like the game auto says when you leave exit. Hey Rubio. Winter 266 BC. Was that turn 10? Yeah, turn 10. Germania has quite a wide area. It's almost like wilderness here. Jameson is nice. In Ireland, it's awful expensive though. Huh. Well, a bottle of 0.7 liters is $25 here. 24. They got an up in price for sure here as well. Like everything. Yeah. We've been pretty much expecting an attack from the Britannia. They do like to fight the Germans.
Lord?
We pretty much just established our area here. Been clearing the rebels to see what's what. Building
General!
towers. These guys read titles. Damn, you see guys, people read titles. Bring back Howdy. Oh, look at these guys. Serious, no serious lickers here. Okay. 3 bring back Howdy. Bring back Howdy. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. That's cheating, Alex. Bring back Howdy. Oh, it's down to 460k. Sweet Jed will whisper to our ears. It's 3 times 440k. Bring back Howdy to 227. And we got 3 sips of whiskey. 1, 2, 3. This is gonna be a short stream. Well, there's a limit how many howdies you can bring, so don't worry, guys. There is a what do you say? When you know there is something in place, I forget. Limit in place. There's a limit in place. Otherwise, Twitch would have closed this. That was 1 deciliter of whiskey. Because the glass is 2 deciliters. Or 200 milliliters. It was 100 milliliters. I guess almost 3 shots of whiskey, I guess. I drink whiskey out of the glass, wine glass. Some carbonated water, and where were we? Oh, there are still 2 more bring back Howard is queued. Oh, let them be queued there. So, what is going on here? Our leader is still alive. And we're really not at war with anybody. We're pretty much just chilling. It's like early game. Early game. It's like, because there's so many rebel factions, like, most of the early game is just dealing with rebels. This place is about to hit Minor City. It's probably gonna be one of the fastest Minor Cities I ever had. But it's due to the extreme unit size, so it's a different experience. You're just gonna have to manage the population a little bit better. Yoo-hoo! The Dacians have taken this part from us. Has taken this part from us here. And the Gauls are attacking this place here. It's kind of weird to see these things not being contested. I thought Twitch didn't let you do drinking challenge anymore. This is not really a drinking challenge. There's a limit in place because there's only so much you can lower it, and I have to accept the redeem really. So you guys will spend redeem stuff. I have to accept it, and then it's done.
Your Honor. Awaiting your command.
It's very weird to see this shit here. They actually built a port? Huh.
My lord? Yes, master.
Interesting. So Gauls have been doing pretty good here. What is currently our plan here? Well, we're securing the borders and see if we can actually get another expansion. We're currently now at 7 regions. In this time, that's actually pretty good. Because this faction has limited economic growth. And we have to also keep in mind the manpower.
Yes.
There's a tower here.
Lord?
A tower here would make sense. You have to keep in mind there's also area here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Move. Ready
A
to
big back
ambush.
further north.
Build tower. General.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're using this guy to build up some towers. There's a body slave, civilized slave, intelligent Spartan, and conflict commander. Holy shit, this guy has 5 management. It looks like we got Spartan here. We'll use this guy as a governor in the biggest city. Yeah, looks like pretty good. Just build one more watchtower and we can send him home.
Orders.
This guy's kinda like small potential for a general. But he does have the general unit.
Orders. Move out.
Yeah, probably we'll send this Harry Ulfus guy to Mogontiacum here. Dam is our capital because it's a central position, but this is a city that will go first into a minor city, large town into minor city. 2 growth, and I think this one had 4, 3.5. So this one will be able to have some growth potential. Because the moment we start warring, there might be an issue with manpower, which I think is a very good thing.
Lord.
So they've been pretty much merging armies here and trying to find a weak target. Barbarian mercenaries are excellent. They have 300 head count.
General.
It'll cost 800 to recruit though.
General.
You don't really control an area until you have the vision, in my opinion. Because with vision you can also see them coming so you can prepare. It's very important.
Orders.
Does look like we are growing this in 2 turns. 2.5.
Oh my god.
Hey Astrid, thank you.
Have you seen that
Orders.
shit?
This is our king. 120 riders. What does the icon on the city card with the golden wall and 2 cross spears mean? Golden wall and 2 cross spears. How many turns can hold out in the event of a siege? And this is the level of the walls.
Lord.
The Dacians are here for trouble. Our natural enemies are Britannia, and we could also consider invading their islands. Well, securing the islands and the coast here is amazing. We can totally just stay in the northern part of the world for the most of the first half of the campaign. I would like to take everything here. And it looks like they're gonna start a war, so we're gonna be taking this one first. I'm gonna try to initiate some friendly relations with the Gauls, but it might not last.
At your service. Moving into position.
The Dacians have taken Lower here. We go to war with Asia. Looks like they're going after the rebels. The Asians have regular warbands and they do have falksmen. But this should be really vulnerable to. I mean, the main weakness of the Falksmen is they have no shields. Seven defense skill. But they could breach a phalanx. I think war in Dacia makes sense. They're taking the place we wanted. Loshitz belongs to us. They've come from this area here. The Dacians do have access to some range troops.
Lord.
Our warbands do have 5 shield. And 3 armor. This unit is this is a disgustingly good unit in my opinion. And the regular warband is crap. Oh, look at this. People want me to drink all the booze. We'll accept another bring back howdy. It's another sip whiskey. Okay. Bring back howdy. 420k. Blaze it. And it was redeem. Finiator. Get only one sip there? Well, I accept only one bring back howdy.
Lord? Can I be of service?
I kind of want to take the Isles here and secure the north part of the map. This is such a massive lands here, really. Massive lands. One thing I really like about replaying the campaign is you know where to place the towers for the future. Sometimes you, it's like you do make the best of it because of the you know, limited time with the characters around. There are provinces here, but it's not worth going there. Not right now. We have tensions on the borders, and I need to send a spy there. High King speech. I'll take that.
Pharaoh Dowie! A great wrong has befallen our kin by Urk things. The Damaskron is filled with their vile atrocities. And the debt stands with them. So, my kin, take up your axes. Show these Urks and Groby the might of Karazakarak!
You guys haven't played Wars all year.
For they come. Ready, axes? Yes. Kazakan! Ah! Take back every grudge! This is my edict as High King! We will repulse these vile creatures with our dying breath and renew the Karazhan Core.
You can get elite mercenaries here. Bastonnais. 1700 to recruit. Pricey. There are 3 Lyrians. This is a hotspot for mercenaries. Vicus Marcomanni. There are 3 Illyrian mercenaries available as well. You can barely see this number 3 here though. Sarmatian mercenaries. Ooh. Ho ho ho! 10 charge, 9 armor. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Heavy shock cavalry. Honestly, they're not even that pricey. 1200. 170 upkeep. Wow. We got money. Oh damn. I guess this is a province that borders the Sarmatia. Why are Warhammer stats so much higher than this unit stats? Cause this is the old system that was imbalanced. It took them a decade to learn how to balance unit stats. If you know, just added the 0 next to the stats and went from there. This whole number system here is broken.
Orders?
Also, this value are missing a double number, really. Double. Which will be fixed by the mods eventually. Like they did, you know, back then when... Yes.
Yes.
Ah, do we get Sarmatian mercenaries, man? They're so cheap to upkeep, man. This is a disgustingly good unit. I like the Illyrian mercenary. The fact we can get these mercenaries here, which means war with Asia, is inevitable. This is our land. What kind of trade are we even getting here? Lower sheets at 30. This general, huh? Who is this guy, anyways? No, the Dacians have encroached on our lands. This is pretty much within our early sphere of influence. Then in such a fucked up position, they always go in a weird direction. This is the youngest son of our faction leader. Holy fuck, this guy. There's a potential for governor, though. Oh man, this guy is... Oh. Tight Fisted is good only if you have everything else. Where is this guy? Vanius, age 18. Ah, he was actually with us for a few turns.
Lord? General.
War with the Dacians, huh?
Lord?
So the only ranged units we can get here are the Illyrian mercenaries. Which is kinda average quality javelin unit. There's a downside of this unit has only one defense skill. But they can do some melee. God damn, the mercenaries here are this optional mercenaries here is amazing. So this is where we're gonna get chosen archer war bands, one of our core units. We are rushing this, semi-rushing. We could have been 2 turns ahead on this though, so we're just semi-rushing it, I guess. And war with Dacia, huh? Britannia and Dacia. So we should try to get some diplomacy going with the goals. Because if these guys attack us and it goes poorly for them, the settlement will be taken. To get more spies, we need market. So we only have 1 right now. This was taken from the rebels, and this is one of their guys here. I think the Dacians cannot match our manpower, considering we have a larger faction. So war with Dacia it is.
Orders. Lord? Orders. Lord? Yes. Forward.
We are going to get some mercenaries though. Bastanai mercenaries. I'm not sure. I would probably hire this for 2 reasons. One, you know, the need. So desperation. And reason number 2, if there is a if it's a lower difficulty. The 1700 is not cheap, but they have 170 upkeep cost, which is average for this type of unit. Because we can actually have fun with this unit, because you're playing on medium difficulty. So we're gonna go heavy on the mercenaries here. We'll get 3 Illyrians, and we're gonna get Bastonai, and we're gonna get the Sarmatian mercenaries. This is some potent shit at this stage of the game, but holy shit, 5,000 shekels. Good thing we have limited manpower and limited infrastructure, so we can do stuff like this. This is some really good troops at this stage. Which means we hired mercenaries, now the Dacians are fucked. I don't think they have 5,000 bucks to buy mercenaries like we can.
Yes. Move out.
This province has barbarian mercenaries, but I think how it works, it's a region of the map. It's not just province based. So this region of the map, it has this mercenary pool.
Yes.
So this is pretty potent here.
General.
We're gonna send this guy to go to governor this city here as well. Has potential. Yeah, this is just an ideal governor. It's questionable with this type of faction, but we have enough guys.
General. Move out.
I can send this warband down here. What I'm sipping on? I'm drinking some chilled Jameson with scotch. Okay, you guys, look at this. Look at all this. Bring back howdy. I'll accept another one. Bring back howdy. 24 minutes ago. Accept it. Oh, guys, you see, I got a perfect plan to get Jed. Who? Ted. Jed back. Not even the City Slicker can fight this. 100k. Bring back Howdy to 29. Okay. In my defense, Ted and Jed is almost the same to me. Could be, you know, a creation thing.
Lord.
Yeah.
Orders.
And expecting an attack here. Makes you wonder what happens if we put this one guy here as well. I don't think we need to put a king here.
Lord.
Just put this here.
Lord.
Man, these areas are prime for mercenaries. And mercenaries is the best source of manpower. They're like balance this, balance that. Have they even played this fucking game? Have they know what the gold things even exist? Balance? They simply don't understand the metagame. They just corrupt the players' heads. There's ways to combat the manpower. This is probably the only scaling when the manpower is actually relevant. The extreme.
Lord.
You need people? Look at this, 300 people here.
Orders.
It's kind of sad to, you know, because, you know, it just sounds like a shit talker, really. But this small-minded people will never understand.
General.
I think I'm gonna send to Low Shit to help with the tower builds. For the AI, it doesn't even matter, but there are cities where it matters. First, we need to fix the AI for it to matter for the AI. But for the players, it definitely brings another layer of strategy, the higher the unit scale is. This place needs manpower, huh? Needs people. I could spend one warband so we can start growing it. The money does look good to expand the Trier. Trier is a hotspot. It's definitely a hotspot here. The warbands do cost money to recruit. They cost 468 actually here. This is actually fine. So next turn we can upgrade it to a large town. That's already this is massive for us. Because as the barbarians, minor city is the biggest we can have.
Chief.
Next turn, 2.5%. Ooh, this 2.5%. That should be enough. 2,000, right? 38 and another 9, 10. Yeah, it's more than enough people. We need 2,000 to upgrade. And once we upgrade, we just get another spear warband. And then we'll, you know, keep in mind that this place is currently on a very high tax rate, which is it's fine due to population and garrison. This one is a low tax rate. This one we actually want to get ahead. This is gonna be our first kept city. This is where we get our first good troops. And the archers, we have access to some elite units already on tier 3. And our archer is on tier 3, so this is where we are kind of semi-rushing it. I'm just seeing what it is, what's up here. Dam can build something, okay. This is a large town, so there are options here. Primary, most important thing here is growth. It is growth, second to none in early game, second to none, just anything that gives growth. We don't really care about the Axemen, not right now. So options for growth, there are 2 of them. Tier 2 temple and the tavern. Tavern apparently increases health for the barbarians. They're the similar cost, so we just get both, right? What does it say for the tavern? Drink, drink, drink! God damn it! Okay, okay. Gonna have to go one more. Stop moving, screen, for fuck's sake! That's when you're moving to next screen. What the hell? Bring back Howdy one more time. Bring back Howdy. That's number 30 total. And Howdy is at 380,000. I'm getting a real warm inside. Then you know that you have drank too much in a short time. Okay. Yeah, let's see what it says there. So this building gives us public order bonus 5%, public order bonus due to happiness 5%, and 0.5 growth. Hold on. Let's what? The growth that comes from it is health. Right, okay. This is gonna be population boom. Yeah, this is actually an excellent building to get on a large town. Man, these guys have a lot of source for growth, even if this area is not very good for growth. Most of the cities. Drink, 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 life is short. The town fire is warm. There are heroic stories to tell. Let everyone hear how great it is to be one of our people. A tavern is a perfect place for everyone to enjoy themselves, and let worries be drowned in ale and mead. I want to try mead one day. Any man who lives without a smile on his face and an urge to empty his bladder hasn't really been drinking like a true warrior. Tavern can be replaced as the settlement grows in size and stature. You mean upgraded? Okay, this is an excellent building here. So, this is pretty much our capital and also our second large town. But we decided because of the better farming area, the Mogontiacum is to be focused first. So we've been avoiding recruitment here while we recruit everywhere else. Trier is kept right now. Vodurum kept. We need 1,000 population nearly. What are the taxes here? Very high. Very high. We'll not keep very high here. I'll put in high. I'll keep population at our 100% so they're happy. At 100% they're just content. There's Vicus Marcomani, I think that one is kept as well. We have no people here. Really. The income is... we don't have to tax this small amount. Because once you recruit units, you lose population. And when you lose population, you lose tax and trade income. Primarily tax income. This is perfectly fine here. What nation? This is Germania. So we have currently capped Vicus Marcomani, Trier and Batavodurum. Trier will actually hit large town next turn. This is a good point. Okay. Faction Heir is currently not doing anything, and there's this governor here. Okay. This is acceptable, and everything else is fine. We are attacking the Dacians, our first real war. And we are getting our first tier 3 city very early. The Britannia is pretty much the natural enemy of the Germans, so they are making their moves here. They have very good provinces we can take eventually.
Think very carefully before you reply.
Fuck off.
Until
They're
next time.
elevations. They actually defeated. What's up with this settlement? It's giving the AI trouble. Not in this campaign, but the other one as well. The garrison might be pretty good. Makes you wonder where the people left. They actually went after them. They're intimidated here. We're gonna have to initiate the war ourselves, it looks like. They're trying to find an undefended settlement. Okay, we can upgrade Trier to Warlord's Hold. So we can get a large town here. What's the farming tree area? 3%, that's actually nice. This one has 2.5, but it was a large town on the start. This is our current highest one. It's 3.5. Yeah, attack Lovoshice here. We'll try to open the door with a spy. Look how immediately we lowered their happiness to disillusioned. Spy increases unrest in a settlement. We only increased it by 5%. Actually 10% this guy has 2 skill.
Yes.
And this is a kind of scary army. We paid 5,000 for these mercenaries though. Mercenaries are expensive to recruit, but they're not really expensive to upkeep. So it's you know, easily accessible. What whiskey am I drinking, Jameson?
Orders. Move.
We'll let this finish and then we'll upgrade next turn, really.
Orders.
Okay.
General.
They're allied with the Gauls. I'm not sure that means some immediate war with the Gauls as well.
Attack.
Our first real war against the Dacians.
Begin the siege.
And the spy has opened the gate. Oh, they fucked! This is one of their family members here. Actually a really good one as well. God damn. One of them starting really good family members. They've taken this territory one turn before we would have taken it from the rebels. Dacia is in a kind of fucked spot. So they went towards this area. Otherwise, I think on most sides they're just... they have 2 options for the rebels, I think. Third one is too far. And the rest is pretty much other factions.
Many will go to the afterlife by nightfall. Be sure that you are not one of them. By night, hell will be filled with our foes, if I have anything to do with it.
Man, we have Sarmatian Lancers. Campaign pretty much started. Nice to be near Sarmatia.
Take up the sword and the axe, the bow and the knife. We come for glory and honor.
It's funny we recruited Illyrians this far north.
Await my orders. Sarmatian mercenaries.
Sarmatian!
Sarmatian.
These guys have some of the best armor in the game. I think this is the only downside of this unit is they have no shields. Okay, no gun nests here. Okay. I'll use phalanx and javelins to get rid of them. We don't need anything else. If you're careful, it should be fine here.
Units, standard formation.
On my order! Grab this area!
Bastarni.
Starnia. These guys have 2 armor. The fuck? That's pretty much how I look like during the summer. On the really hot days. These units should totally destroy stuff like warbands, but against the general we want to have a special approach. Remember, priority number 1 battles, minimum casualties.
Units.
Defense formations and range if can be helped. Cavalry if your units are shit at defending.
Our warriors have taken the walls. Now the streets will run with blood.
That unit can actually break a phalanx in the middle. So we'll just put a phalanx and use javelins.
Illyrian skirmishers. Illyrian skirmishers.
The Illyrian mercenaries have 6 javelins each. Should be more than enough to kill a heavy cavalry unit. What's their armor and shield? 4 and 3. Yeah, should be enough. This is Germania. Started yesterday, so if you missed part 1, check the VODs. No, you have to get garrison yourself. The units are not expensive, so it's fine. And the way the recruitment works, settlements are usually always garrisoned by the fresh recruits.
Illyrian mercenaries. Illyrian mercenaries. Units run. Illyrian skirmishers.
Deploy a system of watchtowers so you can see the enemy coming. The movement is not crazy good, you know, it's a little more realistic, so you can prepare. That's why it's important to build the watchtowers. They basically warn you if the enemy is moving their armies close, so you can react to it. It's like we know that Britannia is having hostile tensions, you know, they're moving our territories, but we knew even before because we had watchtowers in place. So we can prepare by moving garrison units around. Usually every city has 1 or 2 unit garrison by default because you need some garrison for public order. So you can also move them around. There are usually other units moving around anyways.
Spears! Phalanx formation! Spear warbands formation! Spears! Ram! Spears! Ram!
Illyrian mercenaries.
General,
Spears!
It's probably not the safest way. If you're getting close to enemy, you should move really slowly. The phalanx. Because, you know, split second is enough to break everything.
Illyrians.
Spears! 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 Spears!
If the phalanx is misbehaving, just press backspace.
Ram! Spear warband! Move! Move!
Illyrian skirmishers.
units, make haste!
Spear warband!
Why am I playing this and not the original? What do you mean?
Illyrian skirmishers.
Well, the original Northern War is shit on the new operating system and hardware and resolutions.
Illyrian. Illyrian skirmishers.
You have checked the calendar lately? I know we've been living like cavemen because of this COVID crisis, but it's 2021, not 2009.
Illyrian skirmishers! Move, move! Illyrian skirmishers!
Units, fire at will!
Waiting for orders!
This is doing good damage. They actually don't really care about much about this, huh? Kill them, boys. Oh, the Middle Greek tactics.
The enemy warlord flees from our warriors. Attack and drive them back in the same way. This is a great victory. The cries of dying enemies are sweet music to our warriors.
Got rid of one of their characters. Doesn't this soundtrack, guys? Isn't it incredible? It's gotta be one of the best tunes ever made. You know, when I saw somebody play early access with one of these factions, when they click immediately when they won the battle, I want to single somebody. Everybody's giving speeches, ending click, 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 not even clicking these buttons. And they pay these people and what the fuck? They're showing the worst parts of the game and just skipping the best parts of the game. You can clearly see they just rushing shit. This is our first battle against the Asians.
Victory! The land is ours!
We'll enslave for growth. Slave is usually the best option, depending on population as well sometimes. This is a great addition to our faction. This was always supposed to be part of our stuff here.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
You enjoying yourself? I'm not getting paid to play this. You think I would be playing this if I didn't like it? Even if it just, you know, sometimes, you know, the music is the best part.
Chief!
Yoo-hoo. CA paid a lot of money to streamers to play this. Well, this streamer has never done anything sponsored on this channel. We're gonna keep it that way, hopefully.
General! So Dacians, these are two of their regions. They had the option to attack here and they went for Lowish there. Cookie's funny not found here, you know what I mean. Retinue expands, slave trader. Because of the enslave. Slaves are vital trade, for who else will do the work when that is needed? Increase the rate of population growth in regions where slaves are plentiful. Huh. They actually boost it by 1%, huh? It could be by lower because we have slaves connected close as well. It might be 0.5 as well.
It's actually nice. It's nice. We need to build a watchtower. See, this is the closest settlement here. I guess they were going for this next. This is kind of out of our early sphere of influence. These two here. I guess at this point you can say we have taken what's in our early sphere of influence. This is in my opinion what's the early sphere of influence of this faction. Anything past this point is basically just overextending or encroaching on another faction on the border. We could have been a little more aggressive with Lower there, due to how effective the phalanx is. Short, you guys, you know, I just have to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 sips, and we can hit Jed almost. Okay, bring back Howdy. I'll, how much? Hold on. I'll take 2 sips. 2 redeemed. That puts Howdy to 340k, guys. That will make me happier than hearing Jed in the stream again. Bring back Howdy to 32. Has the first glass done. Bring back Jed. Key when you're drinking, especially when drinking stuff like whiskey, drink also plenty of water. Otherwise you're gonna regret it tomorrow. The goals look like they might be after us. Holy shit, they're massive.
Yes, General.
The best thing is we can keep moving immediately here.
Orders. Orders. Lord.
This is a heavily forested area here.
Yes. Move.
This is a short distance here, but it fits. The Germanic territories are massive. And this one looks like it goes straight into Dacian territory.
General.
So we have Dacian border at Vicus Marcomannia.
Yes. March. Orders. Orders. General.
We could go directly for them as well. What does the ranking say for the strength of these people? We are, looks like over double their number.
Lord. General.
We can see where the road would be going here.
General.
This is kind of a potent army here. There are 2 more settlements here. Not really not as a sphere of influence, but it's the next step of expansion. I think the Dacians feel like more priority. One of the cities should have a okay population. It's a mining area as well. This is a I always find this area kind of a little bit exotic. This guy has an army. Money is good. We have a couple of limited settlements. If I go this direction here, they probably go here. If I go here, they go back. So I kind of have to go after them, which is the long way of doing things. We'll leave one Illyrian mercenaries. This should be more than enough for the current garrison. 2 barbarian warbands available. This army can rely on mercenaries. Yeah. And the Britannia is just going fighting for a little weak target here. Time for them to go fuck off from our lands. This is a missile chariot, huh? Missile chariot. We don't have any skirmisher for this. A unit like this is ideal for dealing with that. It looks like they're looking for this. This is a lot of manpower here. It's a lot. It looks like we are their primary focus here. They're still a little bit stronger militarily. Even destroying these 2 units is a big deal.
Chief. Yes, Chief.
This is a what? Bow unit, huh?
Lord, orders. Victory!
There were Britannia as well. Dispel now our open enemies. Now our warriors can honestly harry and attack them and put aside their false face of peace and friendship. So we had war with Britannia and Dacia. The closest settlement is here. Then it's their islands. This is also a prime real estate for us. We just need a boat though. It's not actually easy to get a boat here. This city will need to go to a large town. So we have to bring some mercenaries here.
General!
See, unit is so cheap to upkeep.
Lord? Lord? Lord?
We're gonna go a little bit extra military. The peacetime is over, so I have to put more money into military.
Lord? 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 Leaving the... Order, General!
Get a upgrade here.
Lord? Lord?
Garrison. Okay, it's gonna be our second, another large town. Our 4th large town. And we get access to a port here. So we can invade Britannia.
Orders? Destroy!
Now let's clear these 2 units. One of them is an archer, it's a little bit tricky. They have okay shields. Those are missile chariots. They have an army in the area. Disbanding those mercenaries is a little bit problematic, but we need a large town.
The gods know that we did not look for this war. The gods know our hearts, and the gods know the enemy are doomed. And at the last, brave warriors, I say this. Fight with the courage our people expect. Fight like men. Await my order.
Okay, I think it's time for another drink. We can move this out of the title. There's plenty of them queued, even to remove the high cost. Oh.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Yoo-hoo. How's the game with extreme size? I'm liking it. I'm liking it. The population management seems to have even way more importance for the player. Let's accept 2 more. Bring back Howdy to 34. And Howdy to 300,000. Damn. It's interesting, this barbarian mercenaries in the north started with rank 2. Four shields on this unit. We could chase them or we can tank.
General.
I think chasing is better.
Units. Units, run!
Don't want a phalanx here. I think their shields will work there.
Units. Units, move out!
The missile chariots are decent. They just really need a really big battlefield for them to be very useful. It's our first battle against Britannia. They've been planning to attack us, we attack them first. Our warbands are just better. The German warbands beat the British warbands. Well, I don't think anybody can match the German warband in the game. I think they have the best warband, right? The Spear warband is no match. I think we're gonna chase that cavalry chariot unit. It's a light chariot, should not have even good morale, but should be mobile enough. That unit just melts in melee. Holy shit, they're fast.
Units! Units, run! Spears! Spear warband! Phalanx formation! On! Slaughter them! Units! Units! Double time!
Fine.
Units! Double time! Units! Attack! Units! Stand in formation! Units! Stand in formation! Spear warband!
Yeah, German saying phalanx is insanely good. I would argue that the Germans of the non-normal factions have the best roster in the game.
Units! Units! Double time!
Or just one of the best.
Here, Warband! Units! Double time! General! Cavalry! War chief! Units! Double
The beauty of their roster is everything is a tier 3. Oh, Seleucids, you know, their variety is just second to none. It's the same shit in Rome too. Gotta be probably one of the most fun campaigns in the Rome Total Wars. They know these are the missile chariots. The AI uses them pretty well.
Units! Double time!
As the cartridge, you have access to Balearic slingers. They don't have the very long range, but it's acceptable.
Attacking us! Units! Units! Double time! Units! Attack! Cavalry!
I'm not sure we can catch them. Those chariots are faster than light cavalry. Maybe in the trees. Ooh. Nice. This is a really weak unit. They basically get instant gipped by the other cavalry, really. The problem with the chariots, they do damage by moving. So they always some damage potential.
Units! Attack!
They have a lot of armor though, so they're not suited for melee.
This is a great victory! The cries of dying enemies are sweet music to our warriors.
Yes! Man, the chariots did 73 casualties, that's pretty good. I think I had a barbarian light cavalry with us. God damn this music. Fucking hell, man. Those chariots have no defense. They literally get one shot. Okay, we got their first stuff done. We have actually enough movement here. Famous warrior. And yeah, let's we know about that. One command, one more for the. What? This is actually excellent stuff. This is excellent stuff. The light cavalry works as well. But on tier 3 we get very good archers. The chosen archer warband. Get ready for fapping, boys. This is what we are semi-rushing.
General! March!
Next turn on. Baron Cavalry is pretty nice. We do need more people here though. Guess we can just disband one of the spear warbands, so we have a good setup here. This is land clearance. Oh shit, it's all the hit cap here. Zalmoxis. Light weapons, 5 happiness. Nah. More Freya here. Freya is top priority until you get a minor city. After you get minor city, you get rid of Freya for something else. Because Freya is for population growth. Once the settlement hits minor city, then you can switch to another one. Because they are also different recruitment. I don't remember who the best archer in this game is, I'm sorry. Don't remember who, but some factions have a easier access to missile upgrades, and that also matters. One of my favorite things in this game was, I'm not even remember anymore who it was. Was it Germania? Was it modded? Was it total realism? I don't even remember. But basically, min-maxing battles to get rank 9 archers with upgraded weapons. You know, 100 hours later, you would have archers that would kill 10% of the enemy unit every volley. Which is pretty much now a standard in newer Total Wars, but in Rome Total War, that was like crazy good. There are hidden stats which you don't know about. And unless we know these numbers, we can't say who's the best. Because you don't see the damage. I think even the archers have the hidden stat. The attack and damage is not the same thing. It could be on the archers, but I think the damage also matters. Because I just removed a missile upgrade building there. I think that the warbands are some of the best archers. The hidden stats, I don't remember. I don't remember how important were the hidden stats. Am I sober? 50-50. Okay, this is hitting the cap, huh? This place is gonna need a lot of population. I guess we can get a cave south.
Forward.
Train this one, yeah, why not? We'll see if they retain rank 1. We currently have no place where we can recruit cavalry. But 100 horses is fine. This unit is fine as long as it has over half. We'll eventually sort this out. Cavalry comes from large towns. Yes, you can unlock the factions like in the original by defeating them, or on the launcher in the options you can unlock all factions at the start. So we got 2 fronts here, and I'm poking into Dacia first, and then we're gonna poke there after we deal with this, and I'm probably gonna go for the islands. You need another spy, which means we're in the market. Can we get an alliance with the Gauls?
Yes. Yes, master. They will hear me out.
Very demanding, huh? They're 11 Dacians. How the fuck did they get 11 Dacians, man? How the hell did the Gauls and Dacians have even a contact there? What the fuck are the Romans doing? You already have trade rights. Our map information is better because they have a larger faction.
Think very carefully before you reply.
This basically tells you that their map information is not much, huh? 1000 for our map information. I'll take it.
Our thanks.
Our economy is solid because we prioritize it, but now it's time to increase military size as well. This is nearly 300 a turn, huh? That matters. But the growth is not realistic. It's probably best to get people there. 3 turns later, it's a mercenary with 300 people. This is very good. We'll probably disband the units, so we can put a normal tax here. We're gonna get a governor here. This is what is this? Dam? Fine. 5.5%. How much are we missing here? 260. If you're not making big bank, the taxes should be higher. There's a devastation here.
Oh my god.
Eltron, thank you for Team Sport Life Day 3.
Shit. What the hell?
We're good here. We have actually quite a big realm. It looks like they're going for the Quinsum here. There's a 2 rebel settlements on the border here, and we could target one of their cities. I think targeting nations makes a lot of sense.
On my way.
Orders?
I'm not gonna take mercenaries from this area. I think this is a separate area of mercenaries.
Yes. Move out.
It could be the same though. There's definitely a big army coming after them. I'm not gonna kill them yet. It's 400. We might regret it. We're the largest faction. It's the second time we're the largest faction. Yep. It's turn 12, and in Mogontiacum.
Orders?
We are getting High King's Hall. This is the largest civic building we can get. So we get happiness 5% and improved general's bodyguard armor plus 8. Our bodyguards get 8 armor after minor reforms. It makes them one of the most armored units in the game. This will drop some squalor here. and increase happiness, and most importantly we'll get access to tier 2 range building so we can get our archers. We were semi-rushing this.
Chief. Orders?
And this one should go governor in the capital there. This is 5 management.
Orders?
Huh. There's actually a hill here.
Move! General!
I think this is a solid spot for a watchtower. Had only one a rebel spawn so far. This moment's... Oh, there's rebels here. 1 unit.
Orders? Attack!
Time for more drinks!
The sun has risen. Many brave warriors will not see the setting of the sun today. Many cowards among our foes will pray for the night. Time to shed the blood of enemies.
The auto-resolve is busted due to campaign difficulty in this game. But we're playing on normal this one, so it probably is fine on a high blue bar. But battles like this are not fine, of course. Especially because we have a superior unit. Okay. Let's get another drink. Bring back Howdy. 35. Puts us to 100,000. Okay. I already mentioned to you guys our warbands are superior. The Germans have the best warband. Even on higher difficulty, this warband wins against other warband. Just patience. Patience is very important. Random shit does happen, but on this situation, we should be fine. The main difference between this unit and hoplites is armor. The hoplites have twice the armor, but have less soldiers. I'm actually surprised this unit has such high melee attack. Probably the worst thing about this unit is the morale. But that's the worst thing about most units in this game. It's too low. will meet their line.
Run! Waiting for orders.
Going this wide might be a little bit problematic, but well, gotta learn the limits.
Ready.
I heard there was a battle back in ancient Greece where I think it was 10 hoplites fought for like, I don't know, a day or two without taking a single casualty. They didn't mention how many died from infections after though.
Spears. Orders completed. Ready.
Yeah, the hoplites have better morale. Yeah, I think they have better morale too.
Orders completed.
We're gonna right click now.
Kill them!
It's a little bit more aggressive than playing it defensively. But should be fine, we have high attack. The first thing that happens, this side's fighting. It's impressive they haven't routed. I think 3 ranks is optimal. I'm not sure which units can go through, but cavalry definitely can go through.
Ready. Attack! Attack! Waiting for orders. Move, move, kill them!
This was still in Fox, my bad.
Quickly! Ready.
This might be optimal. But there's a unit that can just break it in the middle, because of the, you know, you can't kill them as fast.
The enemy are crushed like beetles beneath your heel. This is a stunning victory!
Lost 3 guys. Cleaning out the rebels is like cleaning out the trash, and you don't want devastation.
Fear us! Orders, forward!
Yes. Yes, master.
What's going on here?
Can I be of service? Yes, master. My lord? Yes, master.
Devastation here. What are the commanders at? They're using heavy cavalry, huh? How the heck is this heavy cavalry? This looks like chariots.
Move out!
Oh! They were ambushing the trees here. Well, they got our horses. It's fine. I haven't even seen that tree there. Who put that tree there? They were on the other side, but then again we have watchtowers. Of course they're hiding in the trees, these bull bastards. Try to do some damage here.
Kill them! Butcher them! Attack!
Got their slinger. Make those slingers run fast. Barbarian Warlord, we might be able to kill him with a little bit of luck. Arun has good charge. Also the scary chariots. No, that's just a mess around. They have 5 hit points though. I also don't even remember they have 5 hit points.
This kind of defeat is no reward for the death of brave warriors.
Oh, we got ambushed. Fair and square. But we killed quite a bit as well. The slingers recovered a bit. We're taking 2 of their units, 3 of their units, they're taking 1 of our units. Still ahead. Remember, we're taking 2 of their units when they were moving around. Now the slingers in this fight. The light cavalry is not good at defending the city. We had to see where the water. That sounds okay. Army, 33 slingers now. We weakened their range capabilities. Would be nice if they attack the city now. It's actually a lot of units.
General! Yes! Move! General!
No mercenaries, huh?
General! Forward!
Looks like some rebels here. I'm gonna go check the settlement here. I am fairly sure, due to this massive military here, they have nothing here. Or just a couple of units, which should be fine. Once this get upgraded, we'll get some war bands here. Should get another war band here. They're actually very close to us. More growth here, right? 5 trade routes, 5 land trade routes. That's very nice. We need a spice and a merchant. We'll actually get market here first. We got a market. That amber might actually be quite available.
Orders.
We have a couple of towns we need to upgrade to large town.
Lord?
This is a little bit scary with all this now. Especially disbanding those mercenaries.
Orders. Yes.
We'll see.
Orders?
Still good here. Oh, good. Was that our first defeat this campaign? Yeah, it was our first defeat. They ambushed us in this forest here.
Yes.
Yeah, well, good. Once this place gets upgraded, we can get more units here. Right now, we just have to save this manpower. The Dacians looks like they're gonna be in deep doo-doo. Gonna target that two settlements in the mountains. Look at this. You can pick a target here, really. Money is looking still nice. 4,500 income. That's very solid. We got a Warlord's Hold in Trier and Barbadurum. Very nice. Two more large towns. And we should be probably targeting this. Let's see the difference in military here. No, it's the ranking. We're still ahead. We're still ahead. Let's get a drink here. Bring back Howdy. I'll just get taken in the order here. Accept. Howdy is down to 260. God damn. 260. Let's bring accept another one. 240. 37. Okay, this doesn't look like vulnerable since there must be militaries in our territory.
Lord, destroy!
What kind of mercenaries are available here? Ooh, yes! That's a lot of stuff here. Welcome, friends, welcome. That's why I build farms first.
Lord, kill them!
The barbarian cavalry mercenary is nice, while the mercenary barbarians just for the extra bodies.
Fate has decreed that we must fight today. Victory hangs in the balance. But fight like the wolves you are, and that victory will be ours.
We're having the Red Roams. This is the second campaign we're doing. This is like a bonus stream. I was planning to do this campaign off stream, but
take up the sword and
got
the
here.
axe, the bow and the knife. We come for glory and honor.
So we're dealing with a heavy chariot unit. We'll use our phalanx against it.
Units, double time!
We'll put also a sheer amount of bodies here as well. So these guys should be pretty happy about it.
Units, round!
All these barbarians around. This is our faction heir, so they want to be a little bit careful about him. Not have any real range here. We're working on unlocking the chosen archer warbands, which is a unit. It's one of those units like just play this faction for, right? It's a great thing we get this family member was in the way.
What the hell?
Yoo-hoo!
Monthly donation to overtake Shiite Wizard as #1 sugar daddy. Yoo-hoo.
Thank you, my dear bro. Shiite Wizard has been a sugar daddy for way too long. 3 years now. Thank you very much. These are heavy chariots with a good health but a low defense. They could easily break some units. Don't really remember the limitation of this unit, honestly, guys. It's hard to say. She die, wizard. I think this unit is vulnerable to range and to rarely any melee attack. But if they're doing attack at the same time, they destroy. Is speedfinding improved? From what I've seen initially, it looked horrible. Horrible. But from my experience, it's acceptable. What I remember.
Units, march!
We have one campaign on ultra unit scale and one in extreme. And I would say it's acceptable considering the age of the game.
What the hell?
Oh shit, didn't know it was Tuesday. Here is mine.
Goddamn! How much, Merconos?
Units, phalanx formation!
You have competition there, Dagger, bro.
Units,
We're going to engage the phalanx. Phalanx is our first and main way to do battle. The only reason not to use phalanx, if you want to switch it around, switch to the axe warband, so you have like more like shock infantry. But then you just have to go just right click the enemy, and you expect casualties, but it's acceptable. If you're using a phalanx, you always have to adjust the whole army to the phalanx. But if you switch to like the axe warbands, you become a shock army. But you could.
units!
There's no reason to not use the phalanx in the early game. Later on, you can switch around, or you can mix it around. Some armies use the phalanx, and some go for the shock.
What the hell?
You will never get me again, old man Pepe gun.
What the hell? Thank you very much, guys. You guys are spoiling me here. What the hell? Yeah. Goddamn. Time for drink. Time for drink. We'll take on a drink. One step close to Ted. How did do 220k? I don't know, guys. When I played WoW Classic, that Ogre Cave and Howdy, it's like etched in my brain. Etched in my brain. We had a Howdy Martyr in that cave. Bring me Howdy to 38. A drink. Oh boy.
Units!
Those chariots, due to their size, are dangerous. We win, but they could do serious damage. Remember, first thing in this game, casualties. Minimize casualties. That's just the state of the game. I just love the amount of mercenaries available in the north. And even if we don't need them after the war is over, we can still just get 1,200 people here.
Units!
Spear warband!
I think 4 ranks is fine here. The AI doesn't move, it's because we are attacking. The AI is pretty hardcore about this. They usually only move if you are trying to adjust your formation. They then adjust after you.
Units!
Mercenaries!
Units!
Barbarian mercenaries!
Units, rise!
Cavalry!
Units, make haste! Move, move!
There is some delay, but you get used to it, Marcos. That's how it works in the older games. That's just how it is. You do get used to it. And then you go back to Warhammer 2 and like fucking mind blown. I will never say one bad thing about you, my baby. Never. In this case, it's not worth giving an attack order. We just make body contact. The unit is pretty scary if they just go for a charge. They could kill 300 men. Heck, they could even rout half of them.
The warlord of the enemy army is running
Okay,
like a
never mind.
startled goat.
Never mind. Kid, I underestimated the phalanx here a bit. Never mind, we good. Okay. Never mind. It's not horses, chariots, we good. We good. Have we seen the horses breach the phalanx? But the chariots just get one shot apparently. Wait, I haven't dealt with the chariots yet with the phalanx. Did the general survive? No, he did. We good.
We need fight no more. The enemy are in full flight, and the victory is yours.
The only difficult in this game is 2 cases. First, if you fuck up your snowballing, you might get overwhelmed. Only in high difficulty though. The second is what is the second? Yes, if you're playing a shitty, unpolished faction like Trace. It's the only difference in this game.
Victory! Lord?
Yeah, any there's a couple minor factions which are really difficult, especially very hard. Like they're not even meant to be played very hard. What? What? Am I guys drunk here or it says what? This is a bug, right? Conflict commander is +1 command, not +1 finance. What the hell? The House of Judah declared the war on goals finally. That's clearly a bug. That's probably a tooltip. Who came out of who was that? This guy, confident commander. Okay. Why would he get a confident commander if he just came out of a? What? That's not how it works. That looked like a bug. Oh, we have settlement range.
Attack!
Oh, nice. Taking this settlement from Britannia is important. This is where they get most of the troops in this area.
Settlement under siege.
Okay, another family member here. We're gonna be surrounded by the Gauls here, and they don't like us. This is free real estate here. We get this, we pretty much become a superpower. Attacking this place here again. We did get all the mercenaries here, right? Yeah, we're good there. It is a little bit exposed, but we just got it upgraded. We should not really take our chances here, and we should get a couple of spear warbands here. Just got into a large town. It's unrealistic saving population for a minor city. That's out of the question. You do this one at a time. These cities are out of the question to save. Growth is still a priority, though. We got a tier 3 city here first. That's gonna be amazing. This place. Farming is no brain. For barbarians, farming is no brain. It's like your base minimal income. You think you might do other things, but just build farms. It's like a no-brain. You get growth and you get money. This faction is not good at making money unless you get a lot of settlements. So just get this out of the way, get farming. 80 here, 80 there, tier 1, tier 2, 160 here, 10 settlements, 1600, just how it is. Get farming, get more warbands, win. It's a no-brain. Farming is no-brain, gotta get farming first. Did they try to bribe this guy? Spartan, publicly loyal. They tried to bribe him. This is a good governor here. 5 management. We'll send him to the city here. And we are making a move on the Dacians. We want to destroy the Dacians. We don't want the Dacians to get any military here. They have 2 settlements alone. We have a lot of settlements, we have mercenaries, they're fucked. We're just stronger than them, we're bigger than them, and have more money than them, means they're dead.
Lord, hunting for clues.
Okay, that's fine. Open door.
Kill them!
Oh, nice.
Begin the siege!
2 warbands and a general. I think the general just heavy horse, faction air. This is solid stuff here. We are destroying the Dacians with this guy. Mia Malkova is streaming. Why are you guys here? What is she streaming? Hey Fialovic, how many porn actors are you following?
This, brave warriors, is a good time for a prayer to the gods. Better than that, it's a good time to sharpen your swords, just in case the gods are deaf. So let your battle cry be death, 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 and shame to our foes.
I remember playing, I'm not sure it was Roma Surrectum for another overhaul, but they modified the sounds of the war cry. And every time they did war cry, it was the best Craigasm you could ever experience in a war game. I was looking for it on YouTube and the files, and I just couldn't find it. Hopefully they add the same shit in the remastered.
Await my orders.
We're looking for a gate that doesn't have a machine gun nest, like this one here. But this one here is good as well. I'm not sure what the fuck we deploy here. There's not even a gate here. What the fuck? Acceptable, acceptable. If they camp the door, we send the Bastarni and they'll kill them. Bastarni are expensive, but this is their job.
Bastarni! Hurry!
They have fancy helmets and a deadly weapon, but they have no clothes.
Bastarni mercenaries!
We have a very strong heavy cavalry. We don't need them in this battle. We have general. We don't need them in this battle. And we get mercenaries. So the economy get the mercenaries win. That's how it works, right? Don't want this right now. Elch's boobs were a little bigger than Mia's. From what I have seen from Mia's, no, she definitely has bigger boobs.
Units. Units, march!
If they defend the gate, Bastarni will kill them. If they don't, we'll kill them with the phalanx. Bastarni are elite melee infantry. They're like, I guess you can say like swordsman type stuff. Especially about this unit, they've had 2 hit points. But the other stats are not very impressive. Their attack is very good, their morale is good. Their defense is solid, their armor is kind of low. They're weak to range, but that doesn't really matter if you avoid range, right? Charge is good as well. There's a warband guarding the door. It's actually a brain cell for the AI. They should definitely do more stuff like this. That's why we hired the Bastarni. Illyrians, gotta love Illyrians.
Orders completed! Bastarni mercenaries!
Units! Units!
Illyrian mercenaries.
Mercenaries!
Okay, Bastarni are expensive to recruit, they're not expensive to maintain. But we'll send them in a fight here, why not? We don't need to min-max this encounter here. I don't think they're gonna be able to challenge us. If they send the cavalry, they're all dead, so it's a wrong move. But I want to see them in fight.
The walls. Now the streets will run with blood.
Warcry gives them 10 attack.
Hurry!
Unless they change, they should be 10 attack.
Quickly! Run! Attack!
Speed finding is a little bit off, but we got him here at least.
Butcher them!
We didn't get a charge. Warcry is off, so we lost the attack. We only lost one guy so far, that's nothing. Well, Pine Temple, my bad, for the Rome Total War standards. For Rome Total War standards, it's off. It's acceptable to take 30 casualties here. More than 30 will be too much. You have to keep in mind we're playing an extreme unit size, which was not a thing. Was not a thing. The character is acceptable here. Remember, it's like in Warhammer 2. When you're doing melee, especially head down, you take casualties. It's just how it is. Except it's harder to replenish here. If these guys take more than 30 casualties, it's not gonna be good, but 30 is acceptable. It didn't send them any support, and they have no experience. We could have used the Illyrians to weaken them with further, of course. They should break soon, I think. The casualties is acceptable, we said. Yeah, this is what I remember, really. We didn't get a charge though, so it was a little bit worse. Sometimes this unit just charges and just kills, but it's on a different situations. This is more than acceptable. This unit is still in good condition. They cost the same as Astarte to upkeep, but they're very expensive otherwise. We need a charge. The charge would have been deadly. Sometimes this unit is just enough to do a charge and will break a unit, but the pet finding is not good in settlement, especially on a higher scale. I guess it's fine if you're playing like large. It gets a little bit wonky on ultra and of course extreme. What are we dealing with here? We're dealing with Warband and a Barbarian Warlord. That's a job for our Phalanx and the Illyrian Mercenaries. Stan did good here. 23 casualties, acceptable. The Romans, how they're doing? The Red Romans are doing not very good. The Gauls are doing very good. The rest of them we don't know. We haven't met them. Hey, Baumlum. I need to get some water, otherwise I'm just gonna... Let me get some water, 1 second. Come here. Honestly, the only thing special about this unit is their attack and their hit points. But the rest of the stats are acceptable considering. We pull up Phalanx here. If they don't respond, we'll shoot javelins. That's why we have the Illyrian Mercenaries.
Spears! Bastardi!
Hey, Gonglock.
Units! Phalanx formation!
Orders completed.
This one can bridge the phalanx. Ooh, that's a lot of them.
Units! Missiles! Attack!
This is actually not good. There is a faction here, they have extra horses.
Illyrian skirmishers!
Attack!
Okay, should be acceptable. Don't break, please.
General! Rally! Hurry!
The warlord of the enemy army is running like a startled goat. Hunt him. Goats make good eating. The enemy warlord lies dead.
And those
Now we can
formations,
drink
so
with
we're
his
not joking
ancestors
around.
and watch his warriors flee. Quickly, butcher them.
The formations have very good armor. The only weakness is no shields. The barbarian warlords are scary in melee. They can even breach a phalanx.
Units! Phalanx formation! Attack! Units! Halt!
Attack!
Kill 2 horses there. Bring down, boys. Kill 3 horses. Lay down. This is a factionaire, so it's acceptable. Acceptable here.
Units, run!
They killed a lot of these guys there. As they have 2 hit points and impressive stats, it's easy to breach a phalanx with that many riders. But the moral held there was very nice. This is still acceptable stuff.
Illyrian mercenaries!
Units, run! Unit formation! Phalanx formation!
Spears!
Illyrian mercenaries! Illyrians!
Units, fire at will!
Lyrians have 6 javelins each. They're unbreakable in the center. If they respond, we have to go into phalanx. If they don't, we'll just keep shooting until we run out of armor, then we'll poke them. We'll break once they get started poked.
This. We need fight no more. The enemy are in full flight, and the victory is yours.
We got 23 Bastardi back. Wow. 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 What the? 23 out of 23? Get the fuck out of here. Those Bastardi are worth it. I mean, 1700 is crazy for a unit, but they all back. Worth it. This one is worth it. I like this casualties healed. I want to see this in neutral wars. But then we have replenishment, so it doesn't really matter, right? The game definitely got a massive quality of life with replenishment, but it lost something special. Holy shit, those bastards killed 137 spears. The barbarian lord did 162 casualties. That's acceptable. When you consider they have 96 riders, that is acceptable. We'll take it. That was a factionaire, which means a bigger size bodyguard. They have +1 influence, +2 personal security, gives them more riders. We're bringing down nations here.
Victory! Settlement captured.
I'm gonna exterminate here. Don't trust these people, just kill them. If you exterminate, you kill them, and you get more money because you take their trinkets and pockets. What the? What do we have here? Howdy for 220k? God damn! Is this real life? Accept it.
Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the
Oh
Happy Trails
damn!
Caravan
I
Company.
miss you, Jed.
If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards.
We haven't heard this all year.
Couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we
Don't
want
you pepper Mel down here.
If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand,
Oh, this
if
makes
you're
me happy.
a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang.
You can kindly go hang.
If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you.
I have one more sip in my glass. One more sip. Okay, I will accept one more. Bring me howdy. We need it. We need to bring me more howdy in this channel. This is puts it to 199k. I can still do math. Okay. 199 and bring back howdy to 39. So we got 39 versus 9. Huh. I don't even know if I clicked that one. I guess I'm just gonna drink anyways. Hey, Blacksmith. We're taking one of the core settlements here. Holy shit, this is actually a large town. We actually just murdered a bunch of people here. This is actually good here, because you can't be realistic to do a minor city here, because this might not be, we might not be able to keep this one. The city and border is nasty. We'll try to destroy the nations here before they take that rebel settlement. This is a nice spot of the map, I have to say. And it will put us on the border with the Scythians and the Thracians. The Scythians are nasty though, especially if we don't have archers of our own.
Yes.
So, the city views, so these are the buildings. The settlements are kind of like, you can build anything. You have absolute freedom. This is the building browser. So basically, there is a population in the city, and there are different stages of the city development, starting with village, which is the lowest, into town, into large town, into minor city, into large city, into huge city. So for a village to become a town, you need 400 people. 400 people is the minimal amount of people for the settlement to work, and it cannot go lower than 400 people regarding the manpower. When we mention manpower, we mean military. As you recruit units, you take from that manpower, and the people go down. Which also lowers taxes and trade, basically your income. So population determines the level of the civic development, which is for our faction 3 tiers. The basic tier being the town. you have into the large town, in the minor city. And you can build whatever you want on each tier. There is no limit to the slots. The only limit is the development of the settlements unlocked, your economy, and of course what tier the settlement is. Yeah, each region, so if you look at here, we just captured Tribus, Yazigis, and the city is Campus Yazigis. So it's only just one city. You can build everything, but this does not mean you should build everything. There are definitely some exceptions. For barbarians though, unlike Romans, there is no exceptions. You build everything. But for the Romans, you want to specialize between economy and military, since their cities are can get much higher. But most important, you always need to keep 1 or 2 cities that will reach high population, because the manpower system. If you don't, you might run out of manpower. We are playing on the extreme unit scale, which means managing manpower is more important than on any other scale. This is actually great. They have one more settlement here. What do we care about this place? How much do we care about this? What can we recruit here? Ooh, not enough people, huh? So we are missing 5 people to recruit a warband.
Lord, move out.
There's 2 mercenaries available. Welcome to the army.
Lord.
We're going to disband one of these mercenaries, so we gain the people, and we're going to recruit. We're going to retrain this and recruit a spear warband, because the spear warband is better than the barbarian mercenary. So basically, we spend money to hire mercenaries, and then we disband the mercenaries to gain the manpower, so we can recruit a military unit. This is some of the best campaign system mechanics of any Total War. It just gotten worse over time. More streamlined and more basic. The system of public order, income, trade, corruption, capital, distance to capital, it was just peak here in the early stages, and they just changed it and made it worse over time. It was everything here, and if anything, they should just expand it on this and not try to recreate a different game. This is peak campaign management, while everything else, you know, kind of suffers, you know. It's just gotten worse over time, because, you know, I feel like at a time in the history of Total War, there was this mentality from the people: all Total Wars are the same, just different setting. And this is because of the similarities between Rome and Medieval 2. And I feel like the devs got, you know, they got offended by this. They tried hard. They try hard to make things different. So they not only, you know, give you different experience, or slightly modified, but they also, you know, disapprove what the people are saying. I think a prime example of this is the difference between Rome 2 and Attila. How is the air getting affected by the manpower? On ultra scale, it's from what we've seen in our short time playing this game, they're handling it well, especially if they're larger cities. I'm guessing they're not only getting free money, but also getting free population. On extreme sizes, too early to say, but the smallest cities are definitely suffering from it, but they should if they're at war. They should not be both ways. If you're at war, you're fucked. If you're attacked by big power, you're fucked. That's just how it is. That's how it should be. You should not create legions of soldiers out of thin air. We are playing with classic population system, classic. So the head count is the same. We've seen a couple of the major AI cities in our Roman game on ultra scale, and they were doing fine while recruiting all the time. AI always pays the same amount of manpower. It could be a special for the AI. But this is another layer of management for the player more than for the AI. The AI is so fucked in this game it doesn't even matter. What would he say? Pepe Meldon put in a blender and then, you know, somehow surviving, and then, you know, broke the blender and you have a Pepe Meldon moving around, leaking bodily fluids and still alive. That's pretty much the AI in this game. Especially the battle AI.
General.
Is it still the same turn? Okay. Okay, this is fine. Faction leader we're using for building of towers. I don't really... the reason why I picked my faction leader to build towers is because we didn't want him to gain anything because he's old. But at the same time we could have used his massive cavalry unit to destroy everything.
Yes. Yes.
So, okay, let's see. We have a watchtower here.
General.
We can go around. We have a pretty good vision from this watchtower here, which means we should put a watchtower here. But sometimes it matters on a hill. I think this is fine here.
Build tower.
Yeah, this is acceptable. Watchtower is important. They're important. You should always go for them. It's funny how in Warhammer 2 they limited our line of sight, but they did give us tools to combat it, you know. So they decided one day, no, players should be half blind. The AI should be in front of you, but you can't see them. But you might just stumble in them if you move a little bit. No tools to combat it. The region public order thing is a joke.
Yes.
The system of watchtowers and fort is really good.
General. Move out.
You don't really control an area of your faction unless you have watchtowers. That's like my opinion. Watchtowers are important. Because you can see the enemy coming from even 2 turns away. Because there is no much stance nonsense. Yeah, in Warhammer 2, the heroes can be used for the line of sight. Especially the rogue heroes. You know, guys, this might be just, you know, CA hater talk, but I feel like, you know, that they have streamlined and simplified the campaign gameplay of Warhammer games on purpose to make the historical games relevant. Because, you know, the historical games will never match the battles of Warhammer. Nobody can match war game in Warhammer. Just let's face it, they do it right. And they done it on purpose so the historical games can shine in campaign gameplay. So by making the Warhammer campaign gameplay better, they make their historical games worse. It's like this mentality in development team is like, we can't have Total War games too similar, even in different settings. It's bad. We have to make it feel different so people buy this shit and play it. I feel like this is a rotten mentality, really.
Orders?
It's just what I get out of it. Really, I'm not really played Three Kingdoms, so I can't really see how it developed. I don't even consider Three Kingdoms a historical game, since it's based on a story. The last historical game was Thrones of Britannia. It had some good stuff, but it also had a lot of bad stuff. Remember how few slots Warhammer 1 Capitals had? Yeah. They upgraded the capitals, but they forgot to upgrade the minor settlements. Could be a thing in a Warhammer 3. So what we're gonna do about this? We can't only meet this in the open field and live. So we know they're coming, we know they're here, and they're thinking twice about attacking this. So the best thing to do is just reinforce all the settlements with more military. It's unlikely they go here, but we can't... Can we... I'm not sure we can keep building this if we go below. We're gonna have to science this with another settlement. I don't want to lose a turn there.
General!
Give us a tax here. This is the new guy, huh? Confident Commander.
Lord?
We still need to build watchtowers here, huh? Rome 2 campaign gameplay, it's all an illusion. It sucks. It's not good. It's like once you discover, you know, it's all just shuffling numbers. It's just bad. It's like if you have not got that point, you might get something. But once you figure out it's all about shuffling numbers in the politics, maybe with the lesser factions there is more out of it. It's just fucked up. There's no campaign gameplay there. If you install Divided Impera, there is more. There is more, but it takes 10 times more time. Divided Impera improves it. But it's so fucking time consuming.
Yes.
So if you want something out of the game, well, it's Divided and Repair the way to go, but it's a time investment. You have to be prepared for it. Some of the systems Divided and Repair are finicky, but you know, once you figure out how it works, it's fine. Especially regarding replenishment of a certain class in the manpower.
Forward!
So we're destroying the nations here. Vanius. Do we have any mercenaries here? This is actually a little bit ugly here. In the open field we lose, but in a siege, they can just fuck it up, right?
General, march!
I think I actually checked this turn.
March!
I think I got deja vu here. The campaign gameplay in Rome 1 just shits over Rome 2, and it's a little bit sad. While the Veda in Impera tries to match it, it is almost as good as Rome 1.
Can I be of service?
It's fucking obvious that Rome 2 has better battles. There's no debate about this. If they modify the stats properly and overhaul the Rome 1 battles is gonna shit all over Rome 2 battles, just because the Rome 2 battles have no fucking collision.
Yes, master.
We have harmonica there, right?
Awaiting your command. At once. Yes, they will hear me out.
We have discovered a lot of space, a lot of maps, so our map formation is worth something. It's worth more than 400. We can actually, in this case, since we are far away, we can use a regular tributing.
Would you consider
They'll pay us 1400, that's actually a lot for us.
our thanks?
They get a lot of map formation for this. I'm not even sure what the map formation does for the AI, but the way I see it, we discovered a lot of the map, and we can use it to get money.
At once. Sir.
Yeah, we kill those people there. Galloper. Plus one commandment attacking. This guy is 31 years old. Still, this guy's 66. He's not gonna live long. His wife already died. The family is good. The family is good here. We haven't lost any family members yet. So, what is the goal of this campaign? We're gonna be taking over the north. We're not gonna poke much in the south, but if any of these factions challenge us, we're going to destroy them. I'm thinking getting the islands before we're going for the south. Depending on the economy, as we get more, we're gonna expand. I'm not even playing the fastest here. This could be just full military investment, just click, control the world with the lowest 3 units. I don't like that. We're just like chilling in the campaign, building up and taking shit over. It's like the Germania higher tier units, which are tier 3, which is, you know, their cap, probably some of the most enjoyable units in the game. No joke. Since they're just, you can focus them very early. You'll see once you start getting them. Because, you know, you might want think this is you know, another good thing. We have only tier 3, right? But this means we unlock our best stuff earlier than other factions. We don't really care about Russia right now. It's too big, and there's other things at the border here. This game can be incredibly fast if you use, my bad. If you abuse diplomacy, it can be done pretty fast. And I like to play this campaign slow and regularly.
Yes.
It's all fine here. Large town. So this place is might be get attacked here. I should have started recruiting at a spear warband last turn. So there's a port here and unlocks the boats. If we get boats, we can invade Britannia. If we have Britannia, they're fucked. I like that. Each settlement recruit 1 unit per turn. These vessels are seaworthy but small craft capable of carrying a small cargo or a few men along coastal routes. Like other ships over the time, this craft use sail when cruising or power when in combat. This type of boat represents the various flat-bottomed Celtic curraghs, seaworthy Germanic narrowboats, and African biblos ships. For example, most barbarians lack the civilized shipbuilding skills of the Greeks, Carthaginians, and Romans. But within that limitation, these are sturdy craft. The almost instinctive seamanship of their crews helps them travel surprisingly long distances without dangers. A port brings trade and wealth to a settlement and allows the construction of simple ships. Access to the sea is vital for all the long-distance trade. The sea lanes are the true highways of the world, and carrying goods by ship is the only way to move them cheaply enough to make a profit. Indeed, it is the only way to send a cargo to a customer. Militarily, ports are important because they have a demand and equipment needed to build a fleet. The problem with the ships, they're expensive. Well, we're not looking to get a fleet, we're looking to get a boat. We get on a boat, we can invade Britannia. We invade Britannia, these guys are fucked, and we get a bunch of free real estate and become a superpower.
Yes. Orders?
The AI seem to never attack me in a battle. What difficulty are they playing? Because God, yeah. What is Kiddish critical mass? Normal? Yeah. On normal, they're less aggressive. If you increase difficulty, it will increase chance that you get attacked, yeah. You see here how they are just basically poking around, looking for an easy target. If it uses a high difficulty, they will be more aggressive. They will also have more units and more units at home. So, you know, it will be less of a downside for them to attack. They're probably a little bit safer because they have less units. Okay, let's just get farming here. Another 80 income growth. This is gonna be kept as well. The growth is at 424. That's bare minimal. What about this place? What do we get here? Stables. And the warband is more important right now. Distance to capital 35%. That's actually huge. That's huge. Look at the corruption. We haven't finished the Roman campaign. This is an extra bonus stream. So what happens if you queue units? So let's say this city has 2300. So how it works? Minimal amount of people in the settlement is 400, which means you can't go lower than that when you're recruiting military units. So 400 is basically people living there, village, you know. Above that, you can add the troops to the queue, like in this case 300 in the spear warband. It will detect the population, increase public order due to small population, squalor and whatnot, but also it will reduce the income from tax, primarily, and a little bit from the trade. So as we add more units, in this case we add money, but you can see these things change. Look at the income: 1490, taxes 840, 896, 951, 980. You cannot queue units unless you have the manpower or the money in treasury, and if you queue them, you improve public order, even growth, but you lower your income, because the amount of people in the population is directly connected to your income. Because these 359 people are paying taxes, and they're doing the trade and the settlement. So as you lose population, you lose taxes and trade income, primarily taxes though. You can see 980 here. We lose 29 by recruiting 300 peasants here. There's also some reductions to trade as well. So queuing units, it's not ideal unless you're really worried about public order. It's fine to recruit like 2 of them. It's fine. It's like 29, no big deal. If you don't want to like, just tedious managing, if you consider management tedious, Because, the management part of the game is probably the most time-consuming part of the game. That's why there's automations, but the automations kinda suck. What do we even build in this place? We have an agent here, huh?
On my way.
We are clearing Dacia here. We've been they're taking lower sheets, so basically they went from here to here instead of here, and that put us in a war, and it's us or them. In this case, they're going down. We're gonna secure these territories. We might not even be able to keep them, but since the sheer size of these territories, the distance is crazy. It's crazy, especially in the early stage of the campaign. But it's just Germania. This is enough soldiers to challenge this. It looks like I have one settlement that's challenging this. There are 2 rebel settlements here. Like, what would this say? 240 corruption, it's crazy. It's crazy stuff. Campus City, so they actually have a so they go in there. This is actually a master territories here. What do we need here? Unfortunately, as the barbarians, our shrines don't do anything against corruption. It's just happiness. Happiness, growth, and experience, and various units unlocks. So we can only counter this corruption, but since this is a large town, tier 2, we can get tavern and we can increase the happiness that way. I think this tavern might upgrade to the point where it's actually gonna get some law. But shrine is a no-brain here. We need population. What kind of farming is this place? 3.5%, that's solid. I guess just start with shrine to Freya. Freya is the primary deity until minor city, and once you have minor city you switch to the other 2. The other 2 vary in unit recruitment. Unit recruitment. You can see here the Bardic Circle has 5% law. This has been added by the remaster. Barbarians don't have law otherwise, and it's a flaw in design because of the expansion and distance. The buildings is Freya until you get minor city, and after that Donor to unlock the Berserkers, and Woden to unlock naked warriors with axes and Gothic cavalry, and 3 ranks to experience. Yeah, there's units unlocks here. But pretty much until you get minor city, the Freya is the way to go. This 1.5 growth is critical to get a minor city in a lot of these elements. Unless you're gonna be sending 300 peasants to this band to get population there. Freya is a no-brain there. This is gonna be quite a bit corruption here, which means we won't be able to tax it properly, but it's fine. 35%, that's a lot. I think the maximal penalty to this the capital in the original was 80%. But they might have capped it the same way they capped the Squalor, who knows? We haven't seen that yet. This is a massive area here in Germania. And we're destroying nations here, so it's even further away. So Freya is the way to go here. We'll go Freya in a town here, but we'll not queue it because of the money. But I guess it's fine in this case here. We might be able to keep this place. Don't know what else is here. This area might be also quite large. We're gonna have to build the watchtowers. We are destroying nations right now, and we're fighting Britannia. There goes the money. We do have nearly 5k income per turn, so it's very nice. It looks like they're targeting one of the undefended settlements. There's no reason for them not to attack these, though. These are very large territories, so it takes a lot of work to get watchtowers sorted and where to go. It does make a lot of sense to destroy the nations at this point. Okay, what do we have here? We're at 4k. Okay, Freya Tower, recruiting units. We should stop recruiting. We have too many units right now, actually. Too many units. Strongest faction. This basically confirms it. You start quite big at the start, and we did expand nicely. So yeah, this basically tells you have too many units already. Because there's a lot of territories in a lot of terrain area to go to take guard. You get 9 settlements. When you look at the distance here, it's quite large. Destroying the nations and Britannia makes the most sense. Getting control over this area of their territories will be massive. The war with the Gaul will also gonna be happening probably. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is for this chance. But you still wanna get them to a minor city. With barbarians, it's a little bit straightforward. They have capped at tier 3, so after that point is Squalor, but you still get population for income. But like I said, the barbarians want all the buildings, and you want to have all the settlements option for recruitment. More so because we are playing an extreme unit size. The Dacians are in trouble here, but I'm falling asleep, boys, so we're gonna save it here. We're gonna save it here and continue tomorrow. It's 1 a.m. here. We're gonna keep this campaign for the late streams probably. It's definitely managing a lot of territories here. Probably the main thing with this faction is building watchtowers. Taking down Britannia and Dacia is probably gonna be the next thing. Once we get the Britannia, all the islands, we'll have enough money to just get massive armies. There are massive territories to control, And if you just focus income first, you can easily get a lot of manpower, a lot of money to get the arms going. Save here. Germania 1. Yeah, to be continued, boys. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Good night.